Hello guys, we're back in the ongoing quest, episode number 3 I believe, of fully automated nuclear power, in my funny way of saying it, nuclear power. We have our breeder reactor breeding. We have an automated system for processing our ores and radioactive gomes into breedable near depleted isotope cells. So the next thing to do is to basically turn the results of the breeding into a cell that can be used in a power producing reactor. So how are we going to do that? The way we're going to do that, and let's see, are we going to put this in the same room, or are we going to dig a new room? Let's dig a new room. Won't take barely a second. And go away. Random bit of construction foam. What are they talking about? Unloading my base. Lone Wolf's quest to lag the server to hell. I do like Lone Wolf. He really knows how to push the envelope. He lives on the edge of the envelope. He's really pushing it. It's right on the sticky bit. Anyway, right. So, reprocessing our bred cells. Let's clear some space out for working with. Okay, so it's quite a simple process here. What we do is we pop down an ender chest and code it to the other end of the one that's getting the enriched uranium cells. So we're going to want a couple of red dye. 1, 2. We've got one yellow already. And take a diamond. One of those. And was red on the outsides, yellow, and a diamond. Cool. So there are our re-enriched uranium cells. If we look in our NEI, uranium, we can turn that into a re-enriched uranium cell. Add a bit of coal dust. Bob's your uncle, uranium cell. So we'll grab one of our ever trusty fabricators, like that, and then we will simply put an ME interface on the back of it, and tell it to export coal dust. Like that, and that will produce our new uranium cells. So one thing I've not done, and I should have done between sessions here, is to take our cable here and basically run it over to this new room. let's put a couple of torches in. Like so, and there we go. So we'll bring that along here. Like so, and let's grab our cable, and we're going to want a bit more of that. Get rid of some of this. ME cable. Right, and while I will cut away while we wait for that to craft. Okay, so I've got that joined up. I also brought some glass fiber over because I have a feeling I'm going to need it. So what should happen now is we put... Everyone's always complaining about lag. One of these... I mean, it is pretty bad, to be honest. And there you go, uranium cells. Fantastic. There we go. Cool. So, there's the uranium cells. So the next thing we want to do is turn those into... dual uranium cells. So let's see, we put that in there. So a dual uranium cell is 2 of those guys. 1, 2. I don't know why I pulled 2 out of there. And that makes dual uranium cells. So if we do that, pop, turns into a dual. Fantastic. Now we're gonna need another ME interface to tell where we go. ME interface. We're gonna need a couple of these, which may take a while to craft because my assembly table is not very quick. In fact, what we're going to do is I'm going to tell it to craft 64 of these guys, so in future, when we order these things up, it'll already have these things on hand. So we're going to put an ME interface behind that, telling it to export dense copper plates. And then if we put one of these there, let's grab this guy. We can then, I believe it's... Is that not it? Joules with dense coppers, yeah. Oh yeah, it just took a while to update. So it can then take the joules, and again we'll use an ME interface to export dense copper plates, which we are waiting to craft. There's one. So we can bung that there. Of course, that's going to reset the crafting. Oh, won't reset the ME table, I don't think. Come on. And we'll do the same behind there. And we're going to need... in order to make these dense copper plates, we're going to need a compressor to make them for us. Compressor. There we go. I'll have one of those, please. I knew we'd need EU over here. So we're going to do the same thing that we did before with the storage bus. So we're going to put our compressor there. We're going to grab a storage bus. I'll put that on there, and an export bus, if I've still got one. Have I not? Yeah. There we go. Cool. And put that on, no, on top of there. Put some cable there. So the storage bus is dense copper plate. Oh, no. There we go. Give it a high priority. And we tell that to export copper. Now, that is 8 copper. So we want to export it in batches of 8. I'm not sure it'll actually matter, but 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can't. So we'll just export stacks at a time. So that is now making dense copper plate. Fantastic. We can bung the rest of that in there. Cool. It's even taken the dense copper plate into that one, but that's okay. So, have we got an ME interface? Have you made? Are you a thing? You are a thing. Excellent. We can put that back there. Tell it to export 3 of those. And when we, in fact, let's put those in there. Right. So when we get some more of these cells through, they will automatically go through the fabricators and come out the other end as quadranium cells, which is fantastic. Excellent. So what we can then do is put an import bus on this guy. Boom. And it will import our quadranium cells, and that means we are nearly ready to start making the reactor. Ha ha! The source of power, masses of power. So the next thing we need is cooling for our main reactor. We need to get that working. Now what we're going to be using is these guys. So we're going to need some reactor heat exchangers, which are heat exchangers with dense copper plate. That's no problem. Lapis lazuli block. We can do that. I believe, do we need to compress? Yeah, we need to use a compressor. That's fine. And we need redstone, and we need the reactor heat vent. So these are quite expensive items. And we need these. And we're gonna want around, I want to have around 40 of these guys in addition to the, let's see, the reactor itself is actually going to contain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 29 of these things, and I want to have a buffer of 40. So then that's going to be a job I'm going to basically just do now off camera and come back to you. Okay, so I have crafted 65 LZH condensators, and they are expensive. They take a lot of time. Wah! Yeah, I actually realized was a little bit premature with that, because I haven't got enough quad cells to populate a reactor yet. So far we've made 7. Oh, it was 6 a minute ago. So that's good. But what I am going to do is I'm going to see if we can set up the LZH recharge system before signing this episode off. So you recharge we're just going to call them lapis coolers, okay? You recharge lapis coolers with lapis. 3 bits of lapis will take a completely dead cooling unit and make it live again. So what we're going to do in order to facilitate that is set up a zombie pigman spawner for reasons that will become clearer later. So that is going to be our zombie pigman spawner. So we're going to use these handy conveyor belts, just so I think it should be better than using water. I have no idea if I've made enough of these. And there's going to be something in the nature of an experiment, because I do not know if I would rather not set up conveyor. Should be enough. Well, apparently it wants to craft 32. Okay, fair enough. There's a weird effect when you touch these conveyors, in that it does something strange to your momentum, and you kind of get stuck to them a little bit. Like that. Now, I don't know if I were to drop a pigman onto one of these, whether he would take the fall damage or not. So that is what we are going to look at. I'm going to put a wireless receiver back here. I'm going to set and Wally's pigman spawner. I think. No, okay. Wally's pigmen. Brilliant. Okay. And a bit of red alloy there. Okay. And then for the moment, what we're going to do is we're going to just set a lever and a transmitter. Cool. So if we put that on, bingo. And we can now take a tier 5 zombie pigman soul shard and put that in there. And let's grab some. No, we'll jump down here. So what we're going to do, I think, is run some cobble along there. And you're just going to have to excuse me for a moment. Sorry about that. So we're going to run this along here. And then I think, yeah, we are going to make an obsidian pipe. And we're going to use that to transfer the drops into an ender chest. Oh yeah, and it's that generic ender chest again. We're going to do that as yellow, yellow, yellow for gold. Gold. Always believe. Make it private. Brilliant. Okay. Obsidian pipe on top of that. And then here's the experimental part. So hopefully they will still take their fall damage. Oh, there's a couple back there. Should replace that. In fact, let's do that while before we turn the pigment on. Hopefully they will still take their fall damage, and any items will get moved along by the conveyor belt and sucked into the obsidian pipe, and Bob's your uncle. Right, let's just... Something is refusing to play ball with the coin of fortune. Seems to happen a lot to me. Come on. Thank you. Right. So that is that. And let us grab at least a few glass viewers. Just to put a little bit of a wall here to stop them getting out. Turn it on. Ooh, glitchy. He did not die. Okay, let's turn that off. Okay. Right, so that is an issue. Yeah, they're not taking any damage there. Yeah, I was worried about that. It might be even considered to be a feature. Can I attack you? So what we're going to have to do is actually put pipes all along the bottom, obsidian pipes all along the bottom, and probably iron pipes to direct them into the... We'll just let these guys out. They're not going to attack me. No, unless I want to make multiple... Oh, come on, stop doing that. Thank you. Multiple ender chests, we're going to have to... Yeah, unless I want to make multiple ender chests, we're going to have to do it like that with iron pipes below. Come on. Can I not, seriously not push you off? Oh, come on. Lag or something. But no, I'm not going to complain about lag. Anyway, let me sort this out and come back to you, because otherwise we're going to go over time. Okay, test number 2. If I can find the way out. Okay, let's put that back. Ooh. Oh. Let's just turn it on for a moment. One set of spawns and off. Do you die if you fall onto pipes? Yes. Wonderful. Okay, let's have them spawning. Whoop. Oh. Oh, let's... Did you survive somehow? Oh, maybe just... Yeah, I think that's just server lag, that's fine. Okay, my coin is picking stuff up. So, if we hop back up to our processing level, and I don't think I need any power for this, so let's bring it over here. What we're doing, 3. Yeah. I've got my jetpack on. No, I haven't. Good. So we will dig a new hole, and this is the lapis production room. Cool. And let's get rid of some of that. And this one is a relatively simple in comparison to... This one's relatively simple in comparison to the other ones. But it relies on a bit of... bit of magic. So, we grab our ender chest and code it yellow, 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 and diamond it. Good. Okay. So we're getting gold and rotten zombie flesh in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that there. Take one of these and say turn gold into gold ingots. Gold nuggets to gold ingots. And then this is the special part. Thank you, Armitage Shanks. He has given me this. And this is from the Universal Reliquary mod, or whatever it's called. I can't remember. I think it's from that. And he seems to have a bit of a fetish for lapis and redstone. What this does is it turns gold into lapis and redstone, and it can do this. It can turn diamonds into lapis blocks. It's just, I mean, it's kind of weird, really. Lapis and redstone. Don't know why. So that is that one. So what we need to do, no power required for that. What we are going to want is to bring some ME over here to import our lapis and redstone back into the ME system, and also to import any zombie flesh. So if we come over here, I think 1, 2, 3 maybe. Got to be careful that... Ah, yeah, that's the back of the tube. Oh, no. That's the tube. Okay, so we'll go around that. And we should be, yeah, clear shot through here. Oh, and there's the man himself. And I believe we can intercept a cable, ME cable over here. ME cable, give me some of that. Make me some more. Cool. Okay, so we can bring this back along here. There we go. Do do do. And then we should just be able to come along behind it and grab. Let's get rid of some of this. Yeah. Import bus. 2 of those. That's fortunate. I'm going to need more though, so let's set those a making. Put that there and tell it to grab. Oh. Zombie flesh. Did it not grab? Come here. Give me. Oh, damn it. Let's take my helmet off. Because it's feeding it to me. Zombie flesh goodness. Cool. Right, so that can go there, and then an import bus on there, and that should just import everything. No, actually, otherwise it'll import the Alkahest. So we'll just do that and say import this in stacks, join it up. Brilliant. Okay, so we've now got lapis production online. And that will be used to recharge our lapis cooling units. So at this point we've got complete automation of our ores. Yep, complete automation of our ores, and also you guys going to despawn down there, that bottom one? Yeah, hopefully. Complete automation of our ores, and also the foundations for automating the restoration of the lapis cooling units. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to take a break now because it's late, but next episode we're going to put the main power reactor in, which is going to give us 200 and this one, the breeder gives us 24 EU, but this is going to give us something like 2080 EU per tick, which is big enough to be considered extreme voltage. So that is awesome. But thank you for watching. I'm hoping you're finding this interesting. It's pretty in depth. Apart from all the background grinding, I'm not skipping really anything about this setup. So, and there's a few things I'm figuring out as I go along. So I do hope you're enjoying it. I expect that we should be able to get a fully operational reactor by the end of next episode. If not, then the episode after that. But until next time, guys, take care of yourselves.